Preseason. Hey, Chad, I'm here. I'm here, Chad. We're gonna play some Madden. John's not here yet because, well, he's at a Dodgers appointment. So, yeah. We're gonna do some franchise solo till he gets on. Once he gets on, I'll play some with him. And I don't know what he's gonna do later.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Commanders and the Dolphins, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does. And you see the coaches in preseason after a loss.
Oops, I just closed my video.
Their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Oh, I need my charger. Shit. We're gonna have anyway.
Set now to kick this.
I don't know why my kicking is hard. Like, it's going so fast. My kick meter.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
That one against Jaden Daniels.
So the Commanders make their way out on offense for the first time here. And it's the rookie Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick, leading the way.
And he was
90 speed? Dang, son, you guys have that speed. 90 speed for just a 74 overall. That's not bad at all. That's actually a pretty good speed. It's pretty elusive.
Lamar Jackson came out of Louisville. But with that being said, he's got to be smart about how he runs the football. He puts himself in position.
Can't break anything, so we're gonna do that.
Be on the field and available for him and his team to be successful.
2nd and 10. Here we go. Throwing now is Daniels.
Did he just break my tackle? Did he just seriously break my tackle?
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Bruh, he just broke my sack. That's craziness.
Eckler now between the tackles. Able to slither by. And
wow, this is not good for preseason.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory.
Come on,
at
move.
the 39-yard line. To throw is Daniels. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does.
I think his leg was down before he was able to, before the sack happened. I can't see from that angle.
With that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a blow a whistle to show him. This is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training and understand.
Aggressive. I cannot see with this glitch.
Make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
All right, let's do our first play, which is going to be this one. I hope I don't lead pass because it's basically my left stick.
Ready. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Why did he just do that?
Dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Get off me.
Oh, he breaks a tackle.
I did a stiff arm. I don't know why they keep doing that where the angle is when they switch their hands on the ball. They switch their angle on their hand.
Here we go. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside.
I did a stiff arm. Why is that not working?
Inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into point.
Why is my controller doing this again? It's already old.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Yeah, I should have done my best pass, but I didn't do that.
That makes the score 7-0.
I didn't even check if they had a backup superstar like they did with Jesse Bates. Get him on the ground, man. Well, let me do my hit sticks.
Nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run. So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbooks probably...
That wasn't going to work at all.
Well,
I don't know if he overthrew that. I think he backstepped.
No mental mistakes. Are they starting to look like a good offensive football
I think he backstepped, but I don't know. I think he moved. I think he led his pass.
As he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Shreds the tackle.
Got my leg.
2-yard punt, 3 on the return.
Let's go to this one. Let's go to 4 verticals. I'm going to dominate this game. Let me see who's here. Jonathan Allen. You're the only one. You're not a DT.
Their defense got the stop, CD, and you get the feeling if they could score here,
that doesn't make sense. Why did you do that?
on their side.
And you just wonder right now as the quarterback.
That doesn't make sense. He did not even get that close.
Are they of one mind?
Yeah, Jonathan Allen is definitely right there.
Keep doing it until they stop us, or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4
yards
on the pickup.
He's the only one that's a superstar. Doesn't X Factor? It's a superstar.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Why does he get? Why does this game do that? They get speed boosts if you're not even near them.
I spotted man coverage on the outside.
They don't ever do man coverage on me like that either. There's no need for that. They just get a random speed boost.
That one was knocked away.
They'll try and throw for it here.
I would have gotten that if I didn't stumble.
It's complete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Now Daniels going to give it up on
Jet
the touch
sweep.
pass.
You're a dick.
Inside the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. And that's good for
jet sweeps are for people that are just don't know how to play the game.
Second and just a few inches left. Off the play fake, Daniels. And this throw
I just cannot do anything to get an interception, can I? This is my best team.
Now at their selections from this last draft, and Charles, one thing that they were just unanimous in telling us is that they had their eyes on certain guys. They didn't think that they would get all of them.
They're going for it.
Like they pretty much got everyone that they wanted. That's a rarity.
They never took their hand to the rest of the league either, Brandon, because what they did was they had the guys that they targeted, kept it close to the vest. They did have a few tense moments in the draft room, though, waiting for those guys to fall to them, because they really didn't go after them. And that's part of the allure of the draft to so many viewers. Chess matches playing out between 32 teams, and this one, they feel like they got a checkmate on this one.
Oh, a solid stiff arm in some open field. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
They do mash, but they might do like this is why I don't do mash. They do like 3 different guys.
Now it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid game.
But I stopped doing mesh because this is why. They do like 3 different guys here that I can't even defend. That I can't pass to.
2nd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Got my X Factor.
Back to throw
pass
again.
to him.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Pass to Ballora. She looks open.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
What is that boost? That doesn't make any sense. What is that boost? You don't get a speed boost. You don't. And yet they do that anyway.
He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
They'll look to throw again.
I overthrew that. I wasn't even lead passing. I was not lead passing. I don't even have lead.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss.
I might have to turn off the lead pass.
He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
I did not make it.
He's trying to get to the marker. Gonna depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
Let's go now.
They started on the ground.
Watch your running plays.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line.
Stop that. I just fought you guys in the other setup, and you guys are doing this. I fought you guys before, and you guys doing this and doing this. This is insane.
A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Tackle. Why does that not work? Why is she so slow?
Get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Tressway on 4th down.
I don't see why Chica is slower than the. I don't know. She's at 99 speed, and you're telling me I can't run.
Let's take it at around the 40.
I literally hit X to stiff arm, and it wasn't there.
31 following the run back. And this
Let me try a different play. Bench will not work. Verticals. That might. Let's try it. Let's see if this will. Freddy, Chica, baby, Circus baby. I think it's Circus baby, right?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play. Now back to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm only at 14.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
Why did he slow down?
He'll get a nice chunk.
You had a good speed and you just stopped. I don't know why they stuttered themselves. Or, yeah.
Here's Daniels. To the right side and intercepted. Now he's loose down the left side.
Yeah, that was just easy.
They will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Now the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
They have only 1 yard. Negative 1 yard.
Running on first down, Eckler. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time.
This is why I'm having trouble with this game. This is why, because I can't catch. I can't tell what I'm passing to. I need to stop moving like it's my analog stick pass. I have to stop it. There's no freaking way.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the
Stop.
rule, but
I know you're guarding me, but Jesus. Stop with the deflections. You don't even have the reaction to do
I
that.
just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are able to widen their advantage. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And able to get this out to the
He did say slightly late, but it still was
Trying
green.
to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Ready.
Now Daniels. Being chased
I don't see the appeal.
down.
I don't see the
And
appeal.
himself at the
He
end
just
here
he
as
just he can
winds
if
up
you
getting
run like
the
that, you
first
just
yard.
psych me out and I can't do
Offense on
anything.
third
I
down
can't turn
line.
in time.
0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Daniels.
There we go.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Now the
He stopped right in the middle of that
receiver,
animation.
Tress Way on to punt the football.
3 p.m.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Wiggles free.
I don't get why I can't freaking do my animation of the stiff arm if I'm going in the
Good
ball.
starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Did he just dive into that even though I was already there?
And incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope.
He did dive into
whenever he
that.
could with deeper throws.
Insane.
Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were
I don't understand.
incomplete.
I pass correctly and I follow my. I need to practice this. I pass in the correct way and they don't give me the right
They'll look to
positioning.
throw. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Where are the interceptions at? I did so good with interceptions and I can't do any of them.
Start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Come on.
Motion man is Crowder.
Ready.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Who was that? She just bolted him. That was Mayel. She just belted him. Jesus.
So
He bolted it to there. Like she was eager to take him down.
Taking it about the 36. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
Yeah, I guess the guy in the back got blocked.
18 yards. And the Dolphins will begin
Oh
this
shit, I
drive
did
in
the wrong
great
play.
field
Ooh, at least
position,
I look at
1st and 10.
favorited.
The
They did
Dolphins
something.
offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all
We're
his
passing
way in
any
his first
throw.
half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
Can't catch up with Freddie, can you?
Inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
I need a better position. Like I need to be deeper.
Touchdown lead.
I want to get like 90 yards per game or per pass like that. If I can do 90 yards right there, it'd be perfect.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I don't know how they're not doing hit six. Yeah, he's not doing hit six for me.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun on third down, Daniels forced out to his
Yeah, she can't even catch up with him. Like, dude, I'm faster, but it acts like I'm not faster. Like that, like what is that? Their weight's at 160, the lowest weight possible, and that they still can't like do anything.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, he's a high draft pick, so maybe a bit of a mulligan, but you never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time to do it, right? Let's get the kinks out. He's still got to learn how to read coverages, still has to learn the entire offense, has to see how he fits with the players around him. But bottom line is what you said right in the beginning. He's a high draft pick.
I don't see the appeal with that. I still don't see the appeal of how you're getting a speed boost every 5 seconds of my passing.
Ready. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. 42 yards. And the Dolphins extend their lead yet again.
Yeah, my 4 verticals better than mesh. Mesh slot. Like, I don't get why my 4 verticals is better than mesh slot. I think I found a pretty broken play.
1981 and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns
He went down hard.
in a single
NFL
contest.
That's Madden. You can't really come up there okay.
The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Draw play. It's Eckler. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
How did he get faster than my guy?
Right at the 44-yard line.
That's my X factor too.
So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep doing my 4 verticals. I'm gonna keep dominating. I need better yardage. How many yards am I at? 334.
He's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said?
It's every time, bro.
I can't teach you,
I pass to that direction and they just watch my. I hate when they're on the right far left.
He might get pulled.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Tackle was unreal because I could have broken that, but no, the game logic makes no sense.
Coming up, they got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
How they overthrow it? It's perfect accuracy on every throw, and yet I overthrew it.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps.
Where did you get in that? Where did you come from, bro?
They cannot convert. And they turn it over.
It would have been a sack if I didn't
The
throw
Dolphins
it.
can't convert on 4th down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Dolphins are pouring it on. Extra point splits the uprights. And the rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I so feel bad
And
for
a
this
good
team.
return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
What was
Now
that?
the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining.
I went back
as
up
we
after
step
I
aside here in
moved
this
down. I
second
went
quarter.
back up somehow.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Early.
And he'll take this
I
ahead
hate
for
that. I
about
hate the
4.
boom tag.
Second down
I
coming
hate this
up.
feature. I hate the feature. I hate it. It's an annoying feature. Get rid of it.
Once more,
I can't even rip that guy either.
nice move.
Like as soon as I run into him, I
These guys
can't
have
rip.
punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a
Can't
5th,
rip the
barring a conversion
punches.
here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. And fighting down inside the 25. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
That stumble though. Every time I do a stiff arm there, I just get stumbled.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And that's caught inside the 35. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And he's got his man on the out route. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return?
I don't know how I did that. I wasn't meaning to do that.
He's picked up and thrown.
I didn't mean to cut stick that guy.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off
Who's
of each
that?
other
That's
because
the
the
name of
rush
the
is
X Factor?
providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is swung out to Eckler.
He almost tipped on me
Washington
there.
now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and 11. And that is incomplete here.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That would have been a good catch right there. He actually did attempt to catch that.
Sixth time tonight. This is taken at about the 14.
Yeah, I can't stiff arm with her.
It
doesn't work. I just can't. I do it, and then she doesn't do it. It doesn't make sense. That strength does not work. Because she switches her arm, like her football length, where she holds the football.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job, he's got a man, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, this play is broken. That play's broken. Like, I can just pass the defenders and he's gone. Like, pass the defenders and he's gone. That's just, that makes it easy for that play to work. You just gotta run past the defender and you're good. You're good to go. As long as you get the first thing, you can have to get that pass completion every time. It's pretty broken. He hits the guy. And then he got hit by 3 guys. QB Neal.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they'll indeed take a knee. So the two teams will look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
94 yards. Dang. Deep, medium.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And the tackle going to be made right there
Phantom
at
Bonnie?
the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out.
And the highlights for Scraps are going to be here. Because that's basically Freddie, but he got some good highlights.
Through the air, the passing game has been sharp.
I'm actually excited for Madden 26. They're actually putting halftime shows and highlights in the game. I can't say too much because I don't get banned, but that's the truth.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they've got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, he's just gone. Look at that.
Again. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll go with the keeper. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Dolphins just continue to roll. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And the Washington offense going back to work. And this group is
got Robinson. Of course I got Robinson.
Thus far as we
I switch him out.
Through some of the mistakes, it's darn near impossible.
I'm gonna switch him out. Hold on. Let's see if I can switch him out. I'm not using him as my fucking backup. There's no way. Those are not my... Wait, why do I even have Robinson right here? He's a left linebacker. And he's only a 77.
In this league, when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
I don't know why my guy just stumbled there. He just didn't move.
Punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's the backup Mariota. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done.
And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there.
What's the 119 right?
44 yards.
It's so easy to do that play and just get a big drive.
And convert it into 6 points. The kicking team out for
Hey, my Coletta's in here. I did the whole entire depth chart. I switched my whole entire depth chart.
And this return going to come to a quick end.
It might be backups.
At the end of that one.
But I kept Chica because Chica is my favorite person. Outside linebacker.
Trying to shake off the
interception. I can't break that.
To throw. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sag. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Robinson up the middle. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
He's running too.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
It's so stupid.
They'll try again.
Get off.
And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line.
How many times am I going to hit with that before I get an end zone?
Field payoff. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Dolphins get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Now they can't bring him. Now a hit and a loose football. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. What a disastrous start for him so far. He's thrown the ball 2 times, both times intercepted.
The heck with his progressions. The heck with what he's seeing downfield. It's really simple, partner. See the color shirts your team's wearing? Throw to those. Not the other color shirts. The color.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
That is embarrassing.
Incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And this time he's got the hook up.
Wow. No.
He'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And it
Just
appears
wow,
the offense
man.
is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more.
Is that a holding flag?
Find the open man. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the passer. You guys totally suck.
So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time to work it out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager
Personal
to
foul.
impress, trying to
Roughing the
make this
passer.
team.
Defense.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
That's funny, though.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
A great play there. Scoring on the sneak of the yard out. And the Dolphins take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
I don't know where John is at.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up
He should be
and
home by
send this
now.
one away.
It's 5 o'clock.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Well, for him, it's 5 o'clock.
Come on, set. Set, huh?
The drive will start with an option going left. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Now they'll run on the draw. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Because he blitzed me
Miami.
in.
This is 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Holy moly, no.
As he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Holding, offense.
How many times do you gotta do that? How many times do you gotta do this?
That flag accepted. And
Yeah, that's why they're
up a little bit. Now
there's
they
booing
face
on the
a
field now.
2nd and long following the holding penalty.
God.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh my
Quick throw there
God.
gonna be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about
I'm trying to get a 100% completion rate on all
Players
games.
talk
I can
about
never
it as
do it.
well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Ready, break. Set, ready. Ready.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Go now. Ready.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing, Mariota. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Sack and a loss of 3, but but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards.
6 minutes is
so
way too long. Without an accelerated clock, it takes way too long.
And he'll take it just outside the...
Yeah, I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call it off. This takes too long. The game takes too long. I'm just gonna call it. Like, I'm getting fatigued. I'll see you guys later, chat. I'm getting fatigued.